Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
Lack of organization, hurried procedures, and overall disorder. That's what a Houston County campground manager says she experienced when she applied for the job this spring. Now, she says weeks after her application was submitted, her experience was full of county officials trying to confuse other board members into hiring a different candidate.
And while she was eventually hired, she says the county needs to investigate the officials she believes broke numerous ethical standards.
Amber Miller interviewed for the Wildcat Campground Manager position in late March. In emails shared with News 8 Now, the county treasurer says Miller should hear from an HR official, Tess Kruger. Kruger did reach out several days later, and after some back and forth, she told Miller, quote, "It's my understanding they're moving forward with you." Now, county records confirm the Parks Committee voted for Miller to be their choice for the job. The county board meeting April 4th did not have the campground job on the agenda, but District 1 Commissioner Dewey Severson, who was on the committees who voted for Miller, brings it up.
The meeting then turned into a back and forth as other commissioners were unsure about the situation and puzzled by the missing contract.
Severson is on the far left of your screen and proceeds to cast doubt on the vote to choose Miller, and several county employees interrupt his claims.
At 4, we narrowed it down to 2.
No, we narrowed it down to 1.
Then you narrowed it down to 1.
Correct. There were 4. We narrowed it down to 1.
And you voted 4-2 for one individual. But do you want to bring this back to us to vote on 2 candidates?
They whittled it down to the top 2. Yeah. It's just like when I went for. No, they voted for what? Right?
2.
That's correct. Okay. That should be it. Not always.
The next meeting on April 11th, HR Director Kruger is asked why there's no contract for the board to approve when it's on the agenda.
Tess, you said that you were going to have a contract ready today?
Kruger does not, because there are still questions over certain information needing to go into a contract. Emails between Kruger and Miller confirm that Miller provided her necessary business information to go into that contract back on April 6th.
I believe we received all of the relevant details for terms and conditions.
Kruger says it shouldn't take much time to put the contract together. It took 2 weeks. She got unanimous approval on April 25th. But the weeks of unclear communication leave a sour taste in her mouth months later, and she says something needs to be done about Severson and Kruger.
The ethical county employee and public official should not improperly influence or attempt to influence other officials to act in his or her own benefit.
I mean, you opened up the can of worms here.
I believe that you opened up the can of worms.
Now, District 2 Commissioner Eric Johnson actually apologized to Miller in a public meeting last month, saying he shares her frustrations over the hiring policies at the county. Johnson says he and Commissioner Bob Schultz are heading up an investigation and hiring outside counsel to conduct it.
Stop, drop, and roll. In honor of Fire Prevention Week, the Trempealeau Volunteer Fire Department is teaching kids about fire safety. Students from the area had the chance to tour the station and learn more about what firefighters do. The second graders saw a demonstration of the hydraulic rescue tools used to help victims in car accidents. They even got to use the fire hose. The president of the fire department says days like this help kids understand that firefighters are there whenever they need help.
Being a volunteer fire department, we want to make sure that they understand we're just members of the community and we're approachable, we're here to support them, and if they need us, that's who's coming to help them.
One student says his favorite part of the day was getting to sit in a fire truck.
Western Technical College is giving high schoolers a look at advanced manufacturing careers. Students from 4 area high schools had the chance to explore welding, machining, and automation. They each picked one area to focus on and then worked together to complete a task. The final product was combined with the other departments to make one final project. And this showed how each manufacturing field collaborates with the others. One school administrator says the program gives students a sneak peek of advanced manufacturing careers.
So by exposing students to it, we get to say, hey, these are the opportunities that you have available to you. Why don't you come and experience it? See if you like it. See if you might think that you're going to be good at this.
Next week, Western Technical College is hosting a similar program for middle schoolers.
With winter approaching, the Salvation Army wants to make sure kids throughout the Coulee region stay warm with a new winter jacket.
News 8 Now's Michael Germain has more on a tradition that is now 24 years strong.
September through part of October, we ran a coat drive to collect the coats for today.
From September 8th to October 9th, winter clothing was available to be donated through the Salvation Army and Quick Trip.
We're really fortunate that Quick Trip decided to partner with us this year. And what they had done at their sites here in La Crosse County as well as La Crescent is they collected coats, right? So they collected coats for kids, for infants, for children, for adults, and everywhere in between.
This year, over 260 coats were donated. But that wasn't all.
We did run the drive just for coats, but we did get some warm hats and gloves and scarves in, so we did set those out too. Also some boots and some other warming gear.
Michael Quam, the development director of the La Crosse County Salvation Army, says this is a big deal for the Coulee region.
When we think about how we help folks in our community, when we think about how we lift folks up versus providing a handout, we think about the community getting together.
And that is exactly what they've done.
We've been the last 2 days collecting and sorting the coats and putting them into sizes and gender types and whatever. And today's the distribution. I guess we got 260 coats donated, and I think 187 of them are spoken for. So I want to give back, and so I've gotten into Hunger Task Force and Salvation Army and Feed the Kids and some of the other opportunities to serve others. It's just what I enjoy doing.
The Salvation Army is encouraging people to call after today to see what inventory is left over.
Sip to Save. Coulee Region Humane Society is opening the taps for an annual fundraiser. This is one of the organization's largest events. Visitors pay up front for unlimited beer and wine samples from local vendors, plus appetizers, games, and prizes. And it's all about those little guys right there. The night also featuring a silent auction, and for the first time, a costume contest, and of course those fur babies looking real good all dressed up. The organizers say all the money raised are going to cover some important expenses.
The money's all going back to our animal care department, which is the ones that are responsible for all of the animal needs, medications, surgeries, anything veterinarian need related.
And Dryvold says the Humane Society almost always goes over budget when it comes to those animal medical needs. This year's theme was a little spookier than normal since it was, of course, held on Friday the 13th. To learn more about how you can contribute, we'll have a link on our platforms.
Fun event indeed. It was a movie premiere that had all the Swifties ready for it. The highly anticipated Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert opened at the Marcus Lacrosse Cinema tonight. Swifties from all over came dressed up, ready to re-experience Swift's sold-out tour from this past summer. The theater had friendship bracelet stations, selfie stations, and even specialty drinks for the show. Fans even shared their definition of what a Swiftie is.
Swiftie is someone who loves Taylor Swift, loves her music, can find themselves in all the different genres and songs she has, and just has a good time, I guess.
All of tonight's shows were sold out. The general manager of Marcus Lacrosse Theater said that if it wasn't for the release of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, attendance at the theater would have been low for the month of October.
She just drives economies.
She helped them. Coming up, the Friday Night Frenzy.
Week 9 in Wisconsin means it's the regular season finale. All the local scores and highlights in just a bit.
Yeah, if you want to see the solar eclipse, we have a possibility for some clouds that won't interfere, but if you really want a better shot, head west. I'll break down when to see the sun more on Sunday and how those temperatures look like next week. All that coming after the break.
Right now at Ashley, pay 0% interest for 5 years in-store only. Plus, shop Ashley Sleep Queen mattresses starting at just $250. Or receive a free mattress with the purchase of a 5-piece bedroom set. From our store to your door. Get hosting ready at the all-new Ashley.
One of the best selections of commercial vehicles in the Midwest can be found at Osseo Automotive in Osseo. From medium-duty trucks and vans to super-duty work trucks, cube vans, chassis cabs, and more, you'll find the most popular commercial vehicles from Ford and Chevrolet all in one location. Take advantage of Section 179 tax savings before the end of the year. Get to work with a new commercial truck or van from Osseo Automotive in Osseo. Shop online at OsseoAutoCommercial.com.
For over 6 decades, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true for everyone. Starting Saturday at 7 a.m., the tradition continues during Blaine's Toyland opening weekend. Like half-off Barbie travel dolls, just $9.99. Hot Wheels multi-loop race-off sets, only $19.99. And assorted mini brands are buy one, get one half price. Plus, rewards members get a free $5 gift card with every $50 Toyland purchase. Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland, where wishes come true for everyone. Starting Saturday at 7 a.m.
Experience the joy of home suite hosting with help from Ashley. Right now, shop Hot Buys on living room, bedroom, and dining room furniture. All at can't-miss prices while supplies last. Plus, pay 0% interest for 60 months in-store only. Only at Ashley.
Yeah, we're speaking of the eclipse too. There is a possibility we might see some breaks if we're lucky, but it's still kind of remote that we'll see it. We're going to see more sun as we go into Sunday, and both locations will clear. There's still a chance for a shower tomorrow, but you notice the temperature is pretty much mid to upper 50s. That's still below average, but still not too bad for this time of year. It's going to get a little better next week. Overall, we still got some light rain or drizzle overnight. Not a lot of accumulation of any precipitation with it. A few showers tomorrow, and then we have more rain chances coming in towards the end of next week, but that system is nowhere even close to what we had, the one that just went through. Overall, 50s pretty much are going to be the high temp through Monday. We got 60s coming back Tuesday and Wednesday. That's about where we should be, low 60s this time of year. And even beyond that, it looks like 60s stick around. And next weekend actually looks dry in the 60s too, so something to look forward to. Here's this band that continues to kind of fall apart and shrink as it begins now to sink southward. That's what we're going to see, an increase in showers probably a little bit for the La Crosse, Winona area down to Black River Falls. That'll continue to sink south. Areas up to the north probably will start drying out, but you'll probably still see some drizzle off and on. Here's this break. There's a possibility as we go through about noon. Right here, 11 to 12, we might see a break in the clouds, and that's kind of when that eclipse does come over. So if you're lucky, you might get an opportunity. We'll have cloud cover coming back in the afternoon with a few spotty showers or sprinkles in the afternoon. Once again, keep those cloud cover continue all the way through the evening, and likely for tomorrow night, once again, keeping those temperatures probably above. Overall, the big picture shows that the effects of that low continue to push east. We're not going to see much in the way of really clearing skies probably until Sunday. You can see better afternoon sky with sunshine, but we'll still have cloud cover coming back and forth, especially in the morning hours. We'll have to watch for fog or even low clouds come Monday or even Tuesday morning. Big picture shows with the next chance of rain, it's not going to be till about Wednesday. Here's that system coming. You can see ahead of it. Warm air is going to start pushing those temperatures back up in the 60s, so we're going to have a couple nice days, maybe Tuesday and into Wednesday we might even hit the mid-60s before this comes through. It's a disorganized system. Once again, it's not going to be impressive as the last one, but I think the rain chance is really going to be probably the best. It's going to be on Thursday night, and then lingering maybe into Friday. The good news, it does kick out for next weekend. And like I said, we could be back into the 60s for that time. So overall, as we look at the 8-day forecast, we can see temperatures breaking the 60-degree mark as we get closer to Tuesday. 64 degrees probably on Wednesday. That could be mid-60s, so that'll probably be the warmest day of the period. And then we got showers coming back in for Thursday and Friday. And once again, we're not going to have that much in the way of precipitation we saw for this last one. One thing to keep in mind with all the rainfall we've had, we'll probably be dealing with several mornings of fog or low clouds. So it's a little bit hard to predict right now, but I think Monday morning, Tuesday morning we could deal with that. So
sure. Could affect the commute.
So keep your eye out tomorrow. You might get lucky if we get the clouds to break up just a little bit.
Okay. All right. Fingers crossed, I guess.
We'll see.
All right, Greg. Thanks very much. And coming up next, it's the Friday Night Frenzy. Rob and Cade are in next with the highlights from the Battle for the Ark of Victory and much, much more.
Menards is the one-stop shop for everything you need. Get a truckload of savings on items you need every day for everyone in your household. We have it all from big to small and everything in between. Energizer Max alkaline batteries provide long-lasting, reliable power for the devices you use every day. Stock up with a 24-pack of AA and AAA batteries. Right now, just $13.99 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get 0.9% APR on 2023 Sierra Denali 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models. Plus, get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, The Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
It's hard to believe that it's been almost 65 years since the Chilson family started selling vehicles in the Chippewa Valley.
Even though many things have changed, we have maintained the same core values and dedication to customer service.
And to celebrate our 65th anniversary, we especially priced all of our new and pre-owned vehicles and RVs with the best savings in years.
The Chilson 65th anniversary sale going on now. Check out all the details at chilson.com and let our family take care of your family.
The 2023 Fall Home Show going on now at the Board Store Home Improvements. High quality at a low price on windows and doors, kitchens and bathrooms, siding, decks, sunrooms, and flooring. Don't miss it.
Welcome to the last regular season Friday Night Frenzy of the fall. Everybody, I'm Rob, that's Cade. We have to start the show with arguably the biggest rivalry in our area.
After nearly a century, there's no love lost
Let's
between
get right
Central
to it.
and...
Why not? Why not? Looking for their... All right, here we go. All right. Okay, Naplon with the catch. Junior picks up a big chunk up the middle. First down, Riverhawks. Couple plays later, it's Christian Rude getting the handoff. He takes care of the rest. Rude punches it in, says hi to News 8. Riverhawks on the board at 7-0. Rangers finally get on the board late second quarter. Logan puts one through the uprights here. Rangers cut the deficit to 4 at the break. One word to sum up these Logan fanatics is tough. And that toughness translating to the field. Johnny Lever calls his own number. The senior cuts back, finds a hole. He's off to the races. Lever takes it down all the way inside the 25. Big time play for the Rangers. And then later on in the drive, Lever gets to finish it off. He punches it in from a yard out. Logan takes the lead. It's 10-7, but the Riverhawks would respond. First play of the fourth quarter, guess who? It's Rude again, this time taking it down the far sideline. He's gonna take it in for the score. His second TD of the night puts Central up 13-10. Ensuing Ranger drive, it's Lever again with the keeper, but the Riverhawks force the fumble. Central's all over it. They recover. They take it to the house on the very next play. I couldn't get down the field in time to get the highlight, but I definitely got this one. Rangers down 10 now, looking to get back in it, but Leo Orlikowski comes up big. Riverhawks get the stop, and the arc is staying at Central High. Riverhawks take down rival Logan 20-10. According to both ADs and coaches, they mutually decided to not bring the arc out because of the weather. Good idea.
All right, Unalaska clinched a share of the MVC title last week. They can win it outright as they travel to Tomah. Timberwolves marching. Logan Rudfeld up the gut. He's gone. It's 7-0 Tomah. Tomah at it again. Jackson Steeple to Eli Brown inside the corner of the end zone, and he comes down with it. Tomah cruising 14-0, but here come the Hilltoppers. Adam Skipton with a keeper from a few yards out. That makes it a one-score game. Timberwolves tack on a field goal. Anna attacking before half. Skipton to Isaac Skemp for the score. Tomah leads by 3 at the half, and they pull off the big upset, Rob, 38-13, taking down the champs.
Unbelievable. Holman looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. Vikings welcoming Reedsburg this evening. Holman imposing its will tonight. Blake Goyette powers his way through traffic for one of his 3 TDs on the night. Defense flying all over the field, too. Chase Blank on the quarterback almost immediately for the sack. Then a little later, it's a high snap. It'll be Tristan Brennan pouncing on the ball for the turnover, and Holman would take advantage. Noah Ertz on the keeper. He'll muscle his way in for 6 as well. Vikings crush the Beavers 42-8. Sparta also looking to keep their playoff hopes alive. They hosted Baraboo back and forth. Sparta goes on top with a double reverse. Reese Ott finds the edge, gets in the end zone. Love it. Baraboo responds though. Jackson Putkamer barrels in from a yard out. They lead this one by 3. Under a minute to go, Sparta attacking. Thomas Laufenberg finds Dusty Moreau. finds the end zone. Spartans lead it once again. Baraboo trying to make a miracle finish, but Spartans QB getting it done on D. Laufenberg gets the game-sealing INT at midfield. Sparta steals this one 32-28.
All right, the Aquinas Blue Gold offense is heating up down the stretch, scoring 45 points in 4 of their last 5 games.
They travel to West Salem tonight with a share of the Cooley Conference on the line for both teams.
Now, both of these teams played in the state finals last year, and it felt like a playoff game tonight. Now, there aren't a lot of reasons I would be showing the opening kickoff, but Logan Becker is going to give me a good reason. Fields it cleanly, goes across the field, shakes off a few tackles, finds a few blockers, and he's gone. 98 yards to the house. The Blue Goals get this game started with a bang.
Love that.
Later in the quarter, Jacob Thorne hands it off to Kyle White, and White is going to take it in for the score. The Blue Goals get their 8th straight win, 28-7, and they are now the Cooley Conference champions.
All right.
GET can secure a postseason bid. They just need a win over Arcadia. First quarter, Red Hawks strike first. Kyle Sealing punches it in from 1 yard out. They go up 7-0. Later in the first, more from GET and more from Sealing. This time, he takes it from 39 yards out. That extends their lead to 14. Arcadia defense clamping down. Preston Scow picks off the pass, and he's going to return it into Raider territory, but they were unable to capitalize. GET takes over. Under a minute in the half, and the Red Hawks, they strike again. Sealing gets out into the open, takes it 60 yards for the touchdown, as GET would go on to win this one 42-0, and they are now playoff bound.
Whew, what a final regular season week.
I know, with that, Central also being named co-MVC champions with that win. Huge for them with that on the last block.
Absolutely, yep. We'll be right back after this.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or current Chevy owners get $5,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado with the TurboMax engine. Visit HometownChevy.com.
In 1925, a new furniture store opened its doors in Fountain, Minnesota. Now 98 years later, we're Drury's. Same location, same family, same philosophy. Sell quality furniture, keep prices affordable, and give our customers the best service possible. 4 generations later, Drury's is bigger and better than ever, so we're celebrating with our 98th anniversary sale, our biggest sale ever. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, celebrating 98 years of furnishing the area with quality furniture.
At Batteries Plus, we bring power to your life. Batteries Plus brings power to your connection, phone and tablet repair, and battery replacement too. Make an appointment online or walk in anytime.
Who's always behind the scenes helping parents and caregivers find quality-rated childcare that fits their family's needs? DCF. We're your trusted source in support of quality childcare. Learn more at qualitychildcare.wi.gov.
Come and get the very best in outdoor living at the lowest price during the Fall Home Show only at the Board Store. Always your home for high quality at lower prices. We bring you superior products installed by our exceptional team of carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. A new deck, patio cover, 3-season room, or year-round sunroom. Superior products, superior installation, lower prices at the Fall Home Show only at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it. Windows, doors, siding, decks, bathroom, kitchen, flooring, pergolas, Fall Home Show, the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Cashton has only given up 28 points all season, a defensive effort that has them on top of the Scenic Bluffs Conference.
Yep, that defense has helped them to share the title already. Eagles hoping to get the title outright as they travel to Luther, while the Knights are hoping to get a share. Cold and rainy night in Onalaska. Cashton visiting Luther. Sloppy game to start. Cashton driving in the first. Brett Hemmersbach on the carry. He picks up the first down, but the ball comes out. Andrew Berg jumps on it. Luther takes over. Second quarter now. Knights looking to capitalize on the field position. Aiden Livingston with the line drive kick through the wind and rain. Field goal's good. Luther goes into the break up 3. Fast forward to the fourth now. Hemmersbach looking for some redemption. Breaks off a huge run, flying down the sideline, and he's finally tackled at the 30. Big time gain for the Eagles. A few plays later, the give goes to Ethan Klinkner. The senior marches in for the 9-yard score. Cashton takes the lead, 8-3. One last shot now for the Knights. Jackson Kendall fires it downfield, but it's batted out of bounds. Cashton takes over, and they would never look back. Eagles win the outright Scenic Bluffs title with the 8-3 victory.
All right, staying in the Scenic Bluffs, Bangor wins a tough one at New Lisbon, 19-6, the final, and then up at Whitehall. Pep and Alma has capped off their perfect regular season. The Eagles get a 38-0 win.
All right, over in Minnesota now. Number 2 ranked Caledonia putting their perfect record on the line. They hosted Plainview Elgin Millville. First quarter, Caledonia's Owen Denstad going to get the handoff, staying out of the reach of defenders. Nifty moves. Not even 4 minutes into the game, it's already 7-0 Warriors. Same score in the second. Caledonia's Ethan Stendel throwing it into the end zone where only Lewis Doyle can catch it. Take another look at this one. Doyle getting the catch and getting the toe down. Warriors lead this one by 13. Visiting Bulldogs trying to get some offense going in the air, but the pass from Alex Henricks picked off by Doyle for Caledonia. He takes it all the way for the first of multiple defensive scores for the Warriors. All Caledonia in this one. They win it 48-0.
All right, moving to 9-man football. 10th ranked Spring Grove hosts 6th ranked Kingsland. First quarter, Spring Grove Bryce Burns floats the ball out to Jacob Ulrud, and it's not just the rain. The senior is tough to tackle. What an effort to get the first down. Later that drive, Burns going to the air again. This time, he finds Jackson Steinmoen wide open in the end zone. Lions take a 7-0 lead. Same score, second quarter. Kingsland's Bo Wiesma coming off the backfield, refusing to go down. Knights take an 8-7 lead. After an onside kick recovery, Kingsland pressing again. This time it's Parker Johnson getting behind defenders. He makes it in for the score. Visitors take a 16-7 lead. This one all Kingsland in the second half as they get the win, 38-13.
All right, how about Pep and Alma, undefeated?
Big time win for them. Big time win for Cashton. Yep. That game was way closer than we expected.
It was, but it wins, especially with this weather, the wind. It's hard to score. Cashton a great season, beating Bangor, and now finishing the season off beating Rupert. Great stuff tonight. We'll be right back after the break.
Dear 2030, can't wait to see you. With our 160-point inspection, the best new cars make the best used cars. It's a date, Toyota. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, in fall. Surrounded by breathtaking colors, with so many fall things to do, like picking and exploring. Celebrate fall in Prairie du Chien with us at one of many great events. Along the Mississippi, between the majestic river bluffs, fall in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. We'll see you soon.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
It's the biggest event in King Furniture's history, a complete and total liquidation of all in-stock items in our store. Shop over $2 million of quality name brand furniture priced for immediate liquidation. This will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to save as never before on living room, dining room, bedroom furniture, and more. When each and every piece of furniture has been sold, King Furniture will shut down for 30 to 60 days for a complete and total renovation. Don't miss the King Furniture Total Liquidation Sale going on now.
Dear 2030, can't wait to see you. With our 160-point inspection, the best new cars make the best used cars. It's a date, Toyota. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Viterbo Volleyball, Rob, they've won 15 straight sets.
They sure have. With the postseason looming, the V-Hawks looking to stay hot, hosting Rocky Mountain. V-Hawks already had a sweep earlier today. See if they can get another one. First set, they won. Home team hot in the second. Backwards set to Sadie Treptow for the kill. She blasted home. V-Hawks up 5. And Viterbo still in control. Nice setup to Jada Mitchell here. She gets a fingertip on it. Drops that one in for a point. V-Hawks up 23-19. Home team gets it done on its home court once again. Winona grad Grace Rohde drops one in. V-Hawks get their second straight sweep of the day. They take down Rocky Mountain in 3 sets.
All right, a big one tomorrow for UWL, the Eagles football team. After beating UW Whitewater last week with a walk-off field goal, the schedule is staying tough for lacrosse as they travel to UW Platteville. The Pioneers are receiving votes in the last Coaches Bowl. UW lacrosse is 9th. Game time, 1 p.m.
Gonna be exciting.
I know we've got the Badgers play my Iowa Hawkeyes tomorrow.
Oh, you heard that?
My Iowa Hawkeyes.
Homer tomorrow.
I know. Be sure to tune in to sports for all those highlights. We still got the play of the night coming up.
Sure do. It's been a fun night. UWL, but going back to that, biggest Division III crowd of all time.
I saw that. That was insane. I wish
20,000 people. I mean, there's some Big Ten schools that can't even get 20,000 fans at the stadium. That's a huge, huge crowd, and that's a big win for UWL, especially the way they lost last year to come back and get some redemption against a team that they've struggled with. But like you said, they got to beat these teams now. You get the biggest win of the year against Whitewater. You got to beat Platte.
We got to close it out. Stay with us. We've got the play of the night next.
Play of the night.
Right now at Ashley, pay 0% interest for 5 years in-store only. Plus, shop Ashley Sleep Queen mattresses starting at just $250. Or receive a free mattress with the purchase of a 5-piece bedroom set. From our store to your door. Get hosting ready at the all-new Ashley.
For over 6 decades, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true for everyone. Starting Saturday at 7 a.m., the tradition continues during Blaine's Toyland opening weekend. Like half-off select Lego playsets, $4.99 each. These Barbie playsets, your choice, $19.99. And Rewards members get 4 Hot Wheels die-cast vehicles for just $3. Plus, Rewards members get a free $5 gift card with every $50 Toyland purchase. Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland, where wishes come true for everyone. Starting Saturday at 7 a.m.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Experience the joy of home suite hosting with help from Ashley. Right now, shop Hot Buys on living room, bedroom, and dining room furniture. All at can't-miss prices while supplies last. Plus, pay 0% interest for 60 months in-store only. Only at Ashley.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. I think it's time for the play of the night.
Sure is. We go back to the Caledonia Plainview Elgin Millville game. Second quarter action. Caledonia's Ethan Stendel. Ooh, what a throw. Lewis Doyle making a great, phenomenal grab. Love that.
Yep, there's one.
Concentration. It's hard to do too, especially with the rain, the wind. Tough night. What a regular season it's been. It's only going to get more intense.
Picks up now.
Level 1 is next week.
5 games. 5 games to be a state champ. Yep. We'll see if any team's got it. 4 to make the finals. We'll see. We'll see.
And that's
maybe
just one of the sports. We got volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
We got soccer. It's going to be a great postseason run. That's Cade. I'm Rob. We'll see you next week. Level 1 of the Friday Night Frenzy.